2-9 The Basket Weaver. Long ago there lived a king in Greece who loved to dress in disguise and visit the people of his kingdom. On one such visit he asked a basket weaver how much he earned. "Only a coin a day," said the weaver. "With that I pay off an old debt, I invest in my future, and I feed 8 mouths that live in my house." The king couldn't imagine how the man did so much with just 1 coin a day. He finally gave in and asked what the weaver meant. "I repay my old debt," explained the weaver, "to my parents for raising me by taking care of them now. I invest in the future by taking care of my own children so that they will take care of me in my old age. And when you count up my parents, 4 children, my wife, and myself, I have 8 mouths to feed." The king couldn't wait to test his advisors with the weaver's riddle. He revealed his true identity to the weaver and said, "Promise me that you won't tell anyone else what your words mean until you've seen my face again. If you tell, I'll have your head." Quite naturally, the weaver agreed. The king gave his advisors 3 days to solve the riddle and promised that whoever answered it would become the Grand Vizier. When none of them could solve the riddle alone, the advisors decided to work together. They agreed that the king was not clever enough to have made the riddle on his own and hoped to embarrass him with the truth. Knowing of the king's recent trip in disguise, the advisors quickly went from door to door asking if anyone had seen a man who matched the king's description. When they asked at the weaver's house, the weaver proudly said yes. When they asked if he talked about making 1 coin a day, paying off an old debt, investing in the future, and feeding 8 mouths, the weaver said yes again. "Then," ordered the advisors, "tell us what you mean." The weaver explained that he couldn't. "I promised the king not to tell anyone." The advisors were desperate. They offered him more and more money until it was finally so much he couldn't refuse. As soon as he told the advisors what his words really meant, they rushed back and told the king. He was furious and had the guards drag the weaver to the palace. "You promised to keep your riddle a secret till you saw my face again," said the king, "and for breaking that promise I'll have your head." "But I didn't break my promise," said the weaver. "Yes, you did," said the king, "and now you are lying, on top of everything else." "No, I am not." And when the weaver explained, the king was so impressed, he made the weaver his Grand Vizier. How did the weaver explain?